Jupiter and Saturn are, they're the size of small cars. They weigh half a ton or more. And there were just many different schools involved. When I go to Saturn or Jupiter, I'm looking at, well, the post for the planet was done by one school. The posts for the moons were done by another school. Another school came in and did the ground clearing work for the parking lot. In northern Maine, we have a lot of high schools that have technical programs, and so we had one high school that has a heavy equipment program, and within a certain radius of their school, I'd say, hey, listen, I need this planet moved from here to here. Right on.
Do you think that your community really is the reason this is there?
That's what makes one of the things that makes this model unique. And I do get calls, people asking for a grant proposal, and what kind of foundational support did you use, and that kind of stuff. I say, no, we just used a community of northern Maine.
And I love that this is such a Maine project. And President Rice, I'll go to you for this question. Why do you think this is such a great project for families to really get involved in?
To be honest, I think it catches people's imagination and really sparks their interest. And it is also, it's something physical, and it's large enough to be impressive. When you see the rings of Saturn, it can be a day trip, a great afternoon day trip, and you can get ice cream and stops along the way at farm stands, get your potatoes, from the farm stands in season.
What does this do for the university itself? Is it about bringing people to the area? Is it about getting people engaged in science and then eventually maybe coming to the university?
Anything that gets people engaged in the wonder of the natural world and science and STEM is a really positive event, I think. And anything that captures their imagination that way and makes them want to learn more, that's what opens up the venues for further education and further exploration. So yeah, my hope is this leads a generation of kids, just like when I was a kid, I loved reading science fiction wonder stories, and I would have loved to be able to visit a solar system model like this.
Dr. Rourke, let me end with this question here, because you were able to beef up the social media presence of this. You've got incredible brochures. The website is updated because of a $7,500 grant from the Maine Office of Tourism. What does it say to you that this is now a statewide effort to bring attention to what's going on in northern Maine?
Well, we couldn't be more delighted about the support from the tourism office. And a lot of the work was done internally as an in-kind contribution to that project. So it shows that we can do a lot with a little, and that's kind of the Aroostook County way and the Maine way of doing things. But we're just so excited to be able to pull this all together, have this hosted on the university server now, have an actual domain name, mainsolarsystem.com, that everyone can go to. It really is about sustainability. It really is about supporting the entire state of Maine and science and education and something fun and informative.